Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking what I have been warming and getting through because I have some non-wax products. So I am going to start off with the non-wax products first. I don't have a ton in my bin because I was not very good about changing my wax once again this week. I do apologize, but I'm working on it. Every day I'm like, dang it, I need to get better. But my bin looks really full because we have some exciting things to talk about. Okay, so 2 or 3 non-wax products I have here. Corey yesterday started the laundry and he said we finished off the Magnolia linen washer ribs. So he used up the end of these. In our consultant kit, we got not in our consultant kit, as consultants, we got the option to purchase the products early for the new season, but we got the full-size laundry liquid, but only the option to do the smaller tub instead of the larger tub. So I have a lot of laundry liquid left, but unfortunately my Magnolia linen washer ribs are depleted. So let me tell you what the scent notes of this is. I much prefer this in laundry versus wax because it's pretty laundry smelling to me. It's sun-washed linen, magnolia, and honeysuckle. Honestly, it's kind of like just a really nice laundry scent. I don't get a ton of like floral aspects from it, I don't feel like. I do much prefer it to clothesline, if I'm being honest. To me, it's more similar to Clean Breeze. Clean Breeze is definitely way more fresh. This almost smells a little bit sweet, not in the way that Pink Cotton is like berry sweet. It's probably that floral coming through, but to me, it just smells like a sweet, clean laundry, and it was very nice on the clothes and pretty strong in my opinion. If you want anything from the laundry line, the 100% best at scenting your products in the laundry line is going to be the washer whiffs. They're literally here for scent. The other products are meant to like clean your clothes, make them softer. The washer whiffs and the dryer discs are literally just for adding scent. In my opinion, the washer whiffs do the best job at it. Any of the scents that smell like laundry also do the best at actually smelling like laundry. I'm sorry, I feel like this is giving a really weird like glare. That's next month's scent of the month. If you didn't see that video, it's stunning. It looks way better in person, but look at the like shadow, look at what it's casting on the wall. It's crazy. Okay, so also at work we finished up a shimmer hand soap. So we had been working on this for quite a while. I just don't know if okay, we have like a regular pumper, like foaming pump soap, so like obviously people could use that. So I don't know if I'm just the only one using this, and it takes me a really long time because I'm only using it when I'm obviously at work using the restroom. But it seemed like it lasts forever there, but it's fine. It's a really good scent, and I do not believe that this comes in body care anymore. So this is cherry, apricot, white musk, and spun sugar. It's really, really nice, you guys. This is the old style of these soaps, so now they come in a newer, I have my catalog right here. They come in a newer style, which is bigger. It's more expensive, but it's also bigger, and it's actually a better value than the old ones. So it is now $9, but it's 11 fluid ounces. Like, that sucker's big, and it looks like it has a better pump in my opinion. I haven't tried the new ones because I bought so many of the old ones and they were clearancing them out, because when they were ending the last catalog, they knew they were going to bring out the new style of soap, so all the old soaps went on discount. So I bought a ton then, and I'm still working through them, which is fine, but this pump looks way better. So there you have it. This one, it's nice because it's not wasteful. It barely dispenses down, but I'm using Luna now at work, and it's like almost, you have to pump two times because it's like so little comes out. So that one's the first one I've experienced that it's like, is anything even coming out? But normally it doesn't Normally that doesn't happen. Also, what I like to do is use I tend to split these in half. So I'll take the first half of the hand soap and make a foaming hand soap out of it. Look up any videos on YouTube. There's a ton of people talking about how to do this. Also, if you buy glass foaming soap dispensers, mine that I bought came with instructions on the bottle. It's really simple, but it actually was like, here's how you make your own foaming soap. You take, like, the bottles I have, it's like 1/5 part this kind of soap, like a gel, and then the rest water. I have found the more soap you put in compared to water, the thicker the foam comes out. So I've been trying to go maybe like 1/3 soap, 2/3 water. I hope this makes sense. But I found that when I did Luna, I have been getting a better consistency with the foam. And then so when I have the bottom half, I just take that to work because I do like how this does at work. It's more soft on my hands versus the foaming soap we have like in the dispensers, like the industrial stuff at work. I prefer this there, but I do like foaming sometimes. So I have those ones at home that I make from the Scentsy soaps. And I do find they're not as harsh as just like regular Bath & Body Works foaming soaps. So, okay. And then one last thing I have a pod pack in Bonfire Beach, which I had started these when we went on vacation and ran them pretty much the whole time we were on vacation. And so I took them out just to finish them up, which I will say, I ran them in my car for a couple days and they're pretty much dead. I put them in the air purifier just to like literally get the last out of them, but they're pretty dead. And then I took out of the air purifier Lemon Drizzle Cake. I feel like this smells up to close to my nose, but it did not smell anymore in any of the fan systems I put it in. It was just non-existent. So this one is dead. So yeah, Lemon Drizzle Cake. I feel like it did, the Lemon Drizzle Cake, I will say the Easter collection is going to be no longer available at the end of April. So if you want any of those waxes, put them in your club. They may be sold out. I know they were potentially going to restock, but now they're going to be gone at the end of April. So put them in your club if you're interested. The pods you can't put in your club because they are not eligible for the Always Get My Bar perk in club. So if you're interested in the pods or anything in the Easter collection, make sure you purchase it from the website before the end of April. Some things have already started selling out. But I will say Lemon Drizzle Cake was better for me in the pods personally than in the wax. I didn't get as much of that floral lilac note that I got in the wax, and I feel like I was maybe one of like 2 or 3 people who got the lilac note. A lot of people didn't, but I really did, but it was way better in the pods. And I have another set of the pods, I think, so I'm happy about that. Okay, let's talk Brick Monday. So I've talked about this for a few weeks in a row now, but every Monday I've designated to be Brick Monday, where I'm trying to work through my bricks. If you're like, I don't know what a brick is and I don't know what you're talking about, here is a bar and here is a brick. And here is the depth size comparison. These are like 5.5 to 6. It's like 5 3/4 the size. So this is like 1 pound of wax. And yes, it's all the same scent, but they're just so addicting. Like, I'm addicted to bricks. I can't help myself. So I have dedicated, because these are so massive versus getting through a bar, you have a lot more to work through. You're not just going to pop this all into 1 day's worth of warming, most likely. So I've dedicated Mondays to working on my brick stash because it was getting a little bit much. So now every Monday it's just a reminder to myself to pop in or work on my bricks. And so this one I've actually been working on. I've been talking about it for quite a while, but I finally finished it. It's Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. So I do actually have another one of these bricks, but as you can see from my little sticker, this was from November of 2020. This is when I joined as a consultant. I actually bought this brick. We typically do fall/winter, in the winterish time, we do a seasonal brick release, and then you can always get bricks through Scentsy Club, which is where I'll talk about the other brick. So they are available. You just have to get them in specific ways. But once you start, you guys, it's so hard to stop. It's so hard to control yourself. So I finished up Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. This is literally just like an Andes Thin Mint. Is it Andes? Yeah. Or like the Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Oh my gosh, are those Andes chocolate? Maybe I'm putting those together, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's really, really good. I will say though, the chocolate kind of comes out in here, like sometimes it comes out a lot. So what I have found to really balance that out, if you have either yourself, you have this brick, or you have someone in your household that doesn't love this scent, mix it with a really sweet scent and it really tames down that chocolate note, and it just makes it a little bit more smooth and more of the marshmallow mint side comes out. So I really enjoy doing that. I do have another brick of this, so I will be continuing to use that mix tactic to get through my brick of the other bar, or of the other one. And then I do have the bar in my club because I just love the scent of it, and I have a feeling we're never going to see that again. So yeah, I'm willing to mix it. If my significant other wasn't home, because he's the one who doesn't like it, I would probably melt it by itself, but I actually have started preferring it mixed now that I've been doing it so constantly. But he doesn't like it by itself. So next brick I worked on, this one I got through Scentsy Club, is Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and you can see Scentsy Club, and you guys, I act like I worked on this a ton. I only used half a cube, but I actually used half a cube just because I was really craving Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and I was like, you know, why don't I break out my brick? I already have the top row chopped, so that is something you want to do with bricks. What I like to do is just this is pretty sweaty looking in the camera here. You just kind of, you can cut along these like ridges with a knife, and then you can pop the cubes out. I sometimes cut them into 4, sometimes I only cut them in half. Recently, depending on the scent, I've only been cutting them in half. It kind of, I guess, depends on my mood. But something I do find helpful is, and I need to do a big like chop up of my bricks, but I find it helpful to chop the whole entire brick just because it helps me to use it. If I go back and reach for this and say I only had this 1 cube left, but I needed this cube and I saw it wasn't chopped, it would probably deter me from using it, I'll be honest. And I feel like some of you guys are the same way with your bricks. So I find chopping this all in one go is definitely very helpful. That's what I did with the Marshmallow Mint Cocoa, and every day I just grabbed for a 1/4 of it and then did my mix. Also, these two would be really good mixed together. Yeah, so slowly working away there on those. And then let's get into the rest of the waxes I did. Let me tell you, Corey did this mixture in his office and it was really good. And there's 2 cubes left, so I'm going to do it as well. It was Strawberry Swirl and Birthday Wishes. I've talked about this before. I made the mistake when I did these mixed together of putting them in 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. He has 2 mini warmers in his office, so he did 1 cube in each of the warmers. They were so good separate, but now I only still have 1 cube of each, so I don't know if I should just do these 2 one day, 1 cube of each. That's probably what I'll do. It was definitely way better separated than, I think, putting them 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. Totally, the Birthday Wishes overpowered like the Strawberry Swirl. It just made it like non-existent, unfortunately. So definitely doing alternating warmers is the key for mixing these 2. I wouldn't say this is my perfect strawberry pound cake dupe, which is what I'm looking for, but I think I want to try something with sugared strawberry, maybe Birthday Wishes. I'm not entirely positive. I do believe somebody said to maybe try like sugared strawberry and sugar cookie, maybe. I had a recommendation to mix something, but yeah, I'm not entirely positive what I want to try, but I want to incorporate sugared strawberry somehow. So I have 2 cubes left of those. And then let's see. The only other wax I melted up here was I melted the Muppets. I finished up this bar because I had just like 6 cubes in it. This is not my favorite. It's like gotten less good over time. I feel like it's like a green melon type scent, but kind of some of that like super overpowering sweetness, green apple-esque type, like appletini splash kind of came out in here. I don't know, I just didn't love it. Also, it kind of almost smells like a little bit like a hint of spice. I don't know if that's because I had it stored with like my fall bars because it kind of came out at a weird time, but this didn't do it for me. And I just had the 6 cubes sitting around, so I was like, I need to get through it. And then also a bar I needed to get through because I just was hanging on to it was Pomegranate Prosecco. This was available in the fall winter, and this is like berry effervescent. It's like way too intense. I would say it reminds me of like effervescent like champagne toast, but like on an obnoxious level. Like it's so overpowering and in your face. It's insane. And honestly, if I probably would have used it closer to like July instead of now when I got it back in July, it probably wouldn't have been as intense. It probably like really cured as it sat. But as you can tell, I didn't love this bar considering I have it sitting around since July, and I actually this was the bar I got in my new release kit for fall winter. That's how long I've had this, and I just wasn't a fan. But I was like, you know what? I think I should test it just to like get the rest of the bar used up. And I did it in the bathrooms, and it was like so overpowering in there. I'm not a fan of that. And like clearly I'm not a fan of it, but I was like, I need to use up the bar, and it solidified my thoughts that I'm not a fan. In the open concept, I melted for the first time Peach Nectar. So this is Peach Skin, Blue Freesia, and Musk Clouds. That sun is right in my eye. This is really good. I didn't get like the funky peach. I know peach can sometimes be a hit or miss. I did not get the funky peach note from this. I will say I didn't realize it had the musk note in it when I was warming it. I could tell there was something like it's just not peach. But I did it in my open concept. I didn't know how it would do, but I just wanted to try it because I never had before. And I actually enjoyed it. It was definitely a background scent. It wasn't in like every breath I took I could smell it in the air. It was more of a background scent, just kind of like when you would walk in, if the like air was on or whatever, and it would be like wafting. Those were the times that I felt like I could really get a whiff of it. But I'm curious. I have in my like pulled waxes to also try apricot vanilla, which I feel like isn't going to be super strong either, but I think I might like it more than this one. I'm just trying some scents that I've never tried before, and I just want to have experience with them. So this was one on the list, and I like it. It kind of reminds me of like a summery drink or like a peach smoothie in a way. But also the musk kind of gives it like a different note. I think it just makes it not so sweet, which is nice. I really enjoyed it. I was like, you know what? I'd probably melt this again. Like I liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it, but it was pretty good. And so I was just a little nervous that I was gonna get like a funky peach, because like Plumeria peach for me is just not a fave. So there you have it. Then lastly, I made some samples and warmed the last, or like the rest remaining cubes of the May scent of the month, which is coming out with this warmer. It's Pink Lemon Water. So this is, it's like lemon. I personally get like some rose, and then I think there's like musk or something else in it. but I get like a lemon and rose combo. And I feel like right away I get the rose, but when I warmed this, once again, it was kind of more of like a background scent. Every time I came into the area, I felt like I could tell it was going really well. And also because it was more of a background scent, I feel like I didn't get a very good read on longevity, because when I felt like I was in there for too long, I couldn't smell it going, like I'd have to leave and come back into the room. So I feel like longevity wise, I didn't get the best gist from it, because it was hard to tell without like going in and out of the room. So I just let it go like midday Saturday through like all day Sunday, and then I was like, I want to warm something else. So it was just kind of like in the background, but I'm excited to test some more bars. I think I liked it a lot more warming than I do on cold, and I think because it's not as overpowering as I think it smells like it would be in the actual bar form, it's a lot nicer, just like of a background, nice, fresh, like your house smells good, kind of like you cleaned and brought home fresh flowers, but you didn't either actually. So I do enjoy it. I'm excited to test more bars. I think as they continue to sit, they make it a bit stronger. We will see. And then also maybe as like, if you start to run, maybe like your fan, open all the windows, get some air movement, that might help me in my personal situation. Just because I felt like it wasn't throwing super strong until there was air movement or I came into the room. But it's definitely one worth trying. I feel like when I saw there was rose in the notes and got rose right away, I was really scared because lemon, citrus is not my favorite, and floral is not my favorite. Like those are probably my two least favorite categories, but it's actually, it's decent. It just really reminds me of like a very fresh, clean, it's not like overpowering rose or the citrus that I don't like that smells like dirty socks. I will say it did somewhat remind me of the Petal Pals fragrance, the rose scent from the Valentine's Day collection 2 rounds ago. That one I actually really liked. It was a rose scent, but it was pretty subtle. It was like a doable rose. It really kind of reminded me of that, but instead of like the marshmallow aspect, it was lemon. So it seemed really perfect for this time of year. So that is my full conclusive what I have been getting through over the last couple of weeks. I meant to bring the Mother's Day bars up and talk about them. So I forgot to bring up all my bedroom scents. Let me just cover them really quickly because I did the Mother's Day bars, and I just last night and today am doing Summer Moonlight, which is the new release. The notes on that are strawberry, sweet pea, and shimmering sandalwood. That is probably my favorite new release. Let me just look at the new release page and verify. Oh, I like a couple of them. Did you need something?
I heard sandalwood and I wanted to smell.
I don't have it to smell. I forgot it downstairs. Oh. Sorry.
I'll say hi to all my friends. Hello. I heard sandalwood and I wanted to smell.
He wanted to smell the scent, but I forgot it downstairs, so I'm trying to go off memory. Sorry. Maybe
so
next time.
excited.
It is really good. It's probably one of my favorite new releases besides Clementine Cupcake. I think that also might be my favorite, which I kind of bashed in the beginning, but it's really good. Summer Moonlight though just reminds me of like a body spray we had to have worn in high school, because it just takes me back to like my summer senior year. Like I just don't know why, but something, the sun is so nostalgic about it for me. I really enjoy it. I highly recommend trying it if you haven't already. Summer Moonlight, it's really good. I would say it's definitely most likely a bedroom scent. I did 2 cubes in my take a stand warmer in the bedroom, and it literally was throwing instantly. It was really good. However, that's my bedroom. It's not the open concept. So okay, let's see if I can go off memory here. Mother's Day collection. So we have Whipped Vanilla Lavender, which is like the one that they are having as the standout selection. It comes in like all the products, Whipped Vanilla Lavender. That one is lavender, vanilla, and coconut milk, they say. I think it's just like a really well done vanilla lavender. I think the coconut milk just makes it a little bit smoother. The lavender is not like herbal or overpowering. It's really, really nice. I do think the bars maybe need to cure just a bit, but I really, really actually like it. I really actually want to try it in the open concept just to see like how it does and what it's like. I tried it in the bedroom 2 different times, and I have a third warm I can do with it. There's some cubes left in the bar. That's why I didn't bring it up here yet. But I really enjoyed whipped vanilla lavender. I think if you like lavender, or if you're kind of on the borderline, you're like, I want to try lavender, but I don't want to go all in with like French lavender, like something that's only lavender, try the whipped vanilla lavender. It's really nice. The standout for me, my favorite one is the sparkling magnolia. I think they should have did that in body care. However, I bought all the whipped vanilla lavender. Like, I probably would have felt bad if I bought all that and not sparkling magnolia. So the sparkling magnolia notes, I think, are like magnolia, violet, or some other floral, and citrus. Like, notes that I do not like. None of those notes would be on my list. However, the actual scent of the bar, to me, I tried to ask Corey multiple times, even though he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But to me, it smells like you're in the middle of an Abercrombie, and it's like the men's side with their like cologne they have going, and the women's side with their perfume going. And it's like the middle where it's like convulging, and it's like a unisex, really, really good smell. That's exactly what I get from it. I will say the bar is not that strong. I do know Robin said in a video that on one of the bars she had, she thought she saw the pour date like March 17th, which is like a month. So there could be like a it needs to sit for a little bit type of situation going on, which I would totally understand. But I'm obsessed with the scent. I only have warmed 2 cubes so far. So next time I'll probably put 3 in my take a stand warmer and see if I get better performance that way. But it was so good, you guys. And Corey did say it was nice. He just didn't agree with the Abercrombie situation. So I don't get the floral and the citrus, like whatever the notes are. I get something I feel like totally different, but it's amazing. To me, that is the standout from the Mother's Day collection. And I would consider getting the fragrance flower. Like, I wonder if the oils would be more intense in that, maybe. But I feel like I'm probably gonna put that one in my club. I may have already done that. I may have. So that is officially everything I've been warming. I totally forgot to bring those up, but next week some of them will probably be done and I'll give a wrap up about them. But that's what I've been doing. So let me know what you guys have been warming down below, or getting through if you have other non-wax products. I would love to chat. So let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.